she grew up around a very different environment, hence why her consciousness is very different, why she does things very different than, let's say, the typical or other artists out right now. So social being determining our consciousness. How can I word this correctly right now? It's kind of like you have to be aware of it. Like, there's stereotypes about rich kids, how they grow up, they see life differently, or poor kids grow up, see life differently. It's like, as long as you're aware of it and you can, like, I always have told myself to be like water, because any object you put water in, it adapts to that. Like, you put it in a bowl, it's going to mold to the shape of the bowl. You put it in any glass, anything, water always adapts to its environment. And so that's what I try to do. You have to just be aware of who you
Yeah.
are, so, very self-aware.
Also
That's
aware of
like,
the thing you're being in, like aware of the vase, if we're gonna use that metaphor, like aware of the
exactly.
bowl, like be aware that you're in a like bowl or whatever. Because like for me, I've lived in so many different places. I lived in Seattle, I lived in Cleveland for my elementary school, then I went to Virginia, and then I went back, and then I was in LA, and then I was adjusting to all of that, and now I'm back here. So it's a lot of like life's putting me in a bunch of different places, and I kind of have to adjust. I've always had to adjust to everyone around me, adjust to the new trends, adjust to the new ways of speaking. And like when I come home, I talk how my friends talk, and when I go to LA and I go to Virginia, I talk how they talk, because it's just how it is. And to bring back Billy, it's like she had her people around her always, you know. At least to I
Yeah.
don't know her, but like from my perception, it's like she kind of grew up around her parents and her brother and the friends that she had, and she was able to have that freedom. Like for me, something that was cool in Virginia is not cool in Cleveland, which is not cool in LA, and it's like this whole thing you kind of have to adjust. And so that's something I'm trying to combat right now, of like, how do I just take all of that away and just be the core of what I am? Because I think depending on the different people, we go around and we put certain shields up, rightfully so. But at the same time, sometimes we can really, really rely on those shields, and then we just don't become anything. Then there's nothing, there's no give, there's nothing we can provide for people, because we have everything closed off, and we're nervous, and we're in a state of vanity, and like this whole, I could go down go down the pipe, but
Yeah. Dude, I'm
yeah.
getting torn apart in these comments.
You're getting what?
Torn apart.
Torn apart? Why?
They're like, drinks one energy drink and doesn't know how to react or doesn't know how to act. It's true though, dude. I've been alone like for months, and now I don't know, I'm just not used to this stuff, so I apologize, people. But then I finally got like, I kept trying to tell myself that like this is just a FaceTime. This is just a FaceTime. And
Yeah.
then you said my name, like you were speaking about me as if you were talking to someone else about me, and then it reminded me that we weren't on FaceTime, and I was like, fuck. I was like, shit. Now it's back to step one.
No, it's back to tweak zone.
Yeah,
Man,
I'm forever tweaking.
it's all right, dude. These are our friends. This is
Yeah,
our
for real.
this is
I
our
like it.
squad.
I like this. I see a lot of like, what's it called? Recognizable names. I
Familiar.
recognize a lot of these names in the
Yeah.
comments, so I feel a little more comfortable.
Yeah. Nah, it's cool. Like, cause like I don't know. I think like we have 125 people in here right now. Like one day it's gonna be a lot more, and
And I
so
won't be in here. I won't have any part of that.
so like I don't know. I think about like I really enjoy coming on here and like kind of knowing who, like I know who I'm talking to. Like I get on here and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, like this person's gonna be here, this person's gonna be here. Like I've met these people, I've shaken their hands, I've taken pictures, I've given them tattoos, I've like, and like I just feel like I have such a dope personal connection with so many of the people who are like a part of this right now. Like
Yeah.
one day it's gonna be different, but I feel like it's gonna make this even more special. We're gonna look at this time as like, whoa, like that was like before everything happened type. You're gonna be like, whoa. Oh, yo, Thomas is meditating right now. It looks like he's in a state of zen. Oh, now you're back. Yo, you were frozen. You were like this. You were like,
Wait, look at this. I am meditating. I'm literally crisscross applesauce. Prodded that way. Wait, how do I go back to my face? Thank God I named my brand Real Nobody, because I don't like being around all the I
you
like
hear like
sitting
the
in this
echo
chair.
on your camera.
What'd you say?
Someone commented 12 whole pixels.
Is that what I look like? I don't get it. Like it's clear on my
I
phone.
I think you're good now. I think you're good now. Before it was definitely like it was tough.
Okay, this is a great corner then. I like this corner. I'm gonna stay here. Yo, Brazil? What's good, Brazil? That's cool. We're really chilling at 1, 2, 3 right now. 123
Right.
people. That's a good number. Hey, Connor,
Yeah.
what would the title of this chapter in your life be?
What would the title of this chapter in my life be? Um, this chapter, isolation is the thing that comes to mind right now. I mean, I feel because
That's dope.
like I feel like that's like an easy answer, but like maybe I'll figure out a different one. But this whole shenanigans going on. I've been alone. I have my family with me, but I've spent so much time just like by myself, and I don't have anyone who really expects anything of me right now. I just kind of get to live life how I want to live it and do whatever I want to do every day, and it's shown me who I am and what my tendencies and like it shows me the things I need to work on, and I'm just learning and growing like now more than ever. I think like right now I'm growing like my growth is just it's on a huge like up tilt. Like I think during life, like I don't know, like we can. I like to. I don't know. I get so overwhelmed sometimes with things, and then I'll turn to certain like vices, like social media, and whatnot. And like when you learn to cut those things out of your life, it really shows you how much you're controlled by other things. I realized that with social media. Um, that like when I would log out of my social media, I felt like a pull at random times in my life. And when I really analyzed it, I was like, oh, I'm going to this because I'm uncomfortable with the situation I'm in right now, or I'm bored and I don't know what to do with myself. So I'm just going to go watch a bunch of other people. And for me, like, that's very stressful because at the end of the day, then I look back at my day and I'm like, man, I wasted so much time. And I like time is like the most valuable thing. I watched a video of on YouTube these like 100-year-olds talking about their life and stuff, and just I put myself in their shoes. I'm like, if I'm 100 years old, like what would I do? Like I feel like there's so many things that I would get on my ass right like at 100 on myself right now. If I could have a conversation with my 17-year-old self, I would tell him a bunch of stuff. If I could do that, so then putting yourself in that place now, I'm like, dang, like I need to be practicing piano every day. I need to be singing every day. I need to play ukulele. I need to write a rap every day. I need to play basketball. I need to do all this. I got to make the most of this. I got to be nice to my brothers. I got to be a better son to my mom. I got to clean the house for her. I got to do the dishes. Like I want to do all the like, and those things just like pile up, and I'm like,
Just move across the country from them. That's what I did.
yeah.